Hi, welcome to my home. This is Denise. I'm really glad you're here. I hope you're having a great day. I've been kind of bumming it today, doing some things that needed to be done in the house. I finished getting everything ready for the wreath that we were going to make today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. We do lots of things here. We do crafting, we do Temu hauls. And we're finding other things to do also. I do some reading and a lot of talking. I'm a chatterbox. And funny enough, a lot of you like that. And that just blesses my heart. Here is the wreath that I put together. It's really kind of pretty. The embellishments I chose for this one are like Christmassy, but you don't have to do that. You can put anything on here that you want. The only reason I did that is because it was red. But we could do Valentine's, we could do jewelry, we could do all kinds of things to embellish this. I can take these off and see where we go. I have everything ready for the new wreath. I put the list of the things that you would need to get to make a wreath. And if you've gotten those things together, that's great. If not, you still have the list. It's on the community page. This stuff sticks to everything. It's going to take a minute to get these off. Da, 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 da. When I started working with this, I didn't realize it frayed so much, so I had to find a way to work with it to where I didn't cut it. And I did, and it's really worked out well. I think it's pretty. And it's not hard to do. So, except if you try to take things out of it that you've put in it. They're really, everything grabs it. I have a kitty cat that does that too. You walk by and she grabs you. This kind of reminds me of the cat. Okay. This is what the wreath looks like unembellished. And you see there's a little bitty hole in there. I think it's really pretty, and you can, of course, you can make it in any color you want to. And these are the hanging downs. And I need to figure out something to do with these because I ironed them and they went right back up to their original little selves. Now the products that you need for this, you can make this wreath for, well, I was thinking about it, and I don't want to claim absolutely that I just paid $1.25 for this tool or for the netting. I think I did. It's at Dollar Tree. I think I did, but I couldn't find anything on Temu that was close to that. So I'm thinking that I might have paid a little bit more. I don't know. I'll have to check. I'm going to go back the first of the month and do a Dollar Tree haul. And at that time, I'll be able to tell you. And I used, instead of buying a wreath ring from Dollar Tree, I used old embroidery hoops that I have. I'm not going to use them all because I still plan to embroider, but I found a whole bunch of them at a rummage sale along with lots of other things. So that's what I figured I had in this wreath. If I paid more than $1.25 for the netting, which I might have, I think I'm going to have to figure out a way to bind this, the end pieces here. Maybe I can do that with ribbon. I don't like the look of the frayed on this. I don't mind it with like burlap and things like that, but I want this to look more finished. You'll have less than $5 in it, quite a bit less. So I wanted to show you from start to finish what I have going on. And you'll need some ribbon to cover this. And you twist it around and around and around. I'll show you that. You'll need some floral wire. I know they have it at Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if they have as fine a wire as I would like to get. I know at Temu, their wire isn't quite as fine. I honestly haven't searched for really fine wire. It's just a little easier for me to work with. Let's see. You might need a ruler. I very rarely use one. I kind of just guess it. And you'll need your roller tool. Now, it's going to start out on a roll, and this is what it's going to end up looking like. It's going to end up looking like it's got lots of little bloops on it. And there's probably 50 by the time you get through with it. Maybe more. I got up to 30 and got a phone call, so I didn't go back and count. And they are about between 7 and 10 inches. Like I said, I don't measure. If you want to measure, I would probably measure about 10 inches. No, I wouldn't. 8. Between all of your little gatherings. And when you gather it, you use wire. You want your wire long enough because this wire will help you to attach it to your embroidery hoop or whatever you're using. So first of all, oh, where's my glue gun? If you don't have a glue gun, it's okay. You know, you can use regular glue. The disadvantages to a glue gun is that they have to stay plugged in. And in this room, it's a scary place. And my granddaughters came in here earlier today and I kind of stepped on stuff. The little darlings. They didn't mean to hurt anything though. They're great kids. I'm so blessed to have them. I think though if I do crafting with them, I'm going to do it in the kitchen. I'll get the projects together and then we'll do it in the kitchen. So I'm going to turn on my glue gun. Oh, crumb. It's unplugged from the wall. Now that's the cats. All right, I will be back. Okay, I got that taken care of. I had to dig through all kinds of stuff to get there. Things fell on me. I think I have things organized, and I do. It's an organized chaos. What I'm going to do, now I'm going to take this ribbon and open it. That's my plan. You're remembering, right, that I'm a crafting wannabe? So maybe you know of better ways to do things than I do. And I have no problem at all at any time with you suggesting things, telling me a better way to do stuff. Because ultimately, that's what it's all about, is to to learn and to find a way to do things that might be better. This is absolutely ridiculous. To get stumped at the gate here, trying to open the thing of ribbon is kind of silly, isn't it? Well, I won. It's pretty sad when it takes 20 minutes to open a thing of ribbon. Now, my goal in this is to glue my ribbon down, and then I will be going around and around. I can show you if you want to watch. I may turn you off, not because I don't want you here, but I don't want you to get so bored. My animals are being naughty. Now my goal in this is to get this thing covered so that you don't see the wood underneath. And the easiest way to do that is to cut pieces of ribbon and then keep gluing it as you go, because trying to take a whole roll of ribbon and go in and out with it is tough. For me, it is. So this is kind of what I'm doing all the way around, and I'll be back. Okay, this is what your ring will look like when you have it covered with ribbon. Now you can pick any color you want. It doesn't have to be white. I chose white because what I'm working with is red and white right now. It would look pretty to have a contrasting color too. But once you have this done, then you're ready to start building your wreath. What you do, this is the end piece. So I left that to where there's a bit. And when I make this, I cut the wires so that I cut them about 7 inches long, and that way when I tie up the net, I still have enough to use on the wreath. Now, I didn't do that at first, and trying to cut the wire and do all that stuff as you go is just tough. Okay, so I have my beginning right here. And now the next one is going to tie right in beside it. And don't worry if it's not as tight as you'd like it to be, because as you go, the more that you string on here, the fuller it's going to get, and the wires will come together. I didn't clip the wires or worry about them with the other one. You can, but I wouldn't do it until you're all done. And they're going to kind of go every which way. And that's what makes it really interesting. This will go a lot easier for you. I've got a lot of problems with my hands. So if your hands do pretty much what you tell them to, then this will be a lot easier. As I put this on, I'm kind of fighting with the weight of the net that's on the floor. But as you go, it's all going to work out. Now this wreath is going to be bigger than the other one. It'll look more like a wreath. And you need to twist it over itself 2 or 3 times behind the, as you tie it to the hoop. And you can slide it over. And it will start to take shape. And it's pretty malleable. You can open it up and it's like making a bow, kind of. It's kind of doubled over, so you have the option to pull it out. And it makes it really pretty, I think. I've been real pleased with the way the other one looked. So this is with just 3 of them on there. You're going to have a few hours invested in this by the time you get done. It's not a real fast craft, but that's okay because it'll be beautiful when you're done. I wonder why it seems like YouTube last week did a lot more airing of the videos than this week so far. It didn't take long to start seeing how the subscribers were going to get. I need to stop even talking about it because it's not my business. It's God's business to take care of the subscribers that we have. Well, I didn't do that right. There's a shirt that Timu has, and it says, God's still writing your story. Why do you keep trying to take the pen? And that sounds so much like me. I certainly don't know what's best. And he does, so why don't I just let him do it? And I just want to be really honest with you guys. It's not that I don't know it's right. And my aim is to do that. I just want you to know that if you find yourself getting antsy and wanting to produce a result on your own, you're not alone. I had to learn not to break the doors down. God doesn't break doors down. He opens them. But it's not God if the door is broken down. And I sure don't want to break down any more doors in my life. Oh no, come on. I think that the other hoop was about a 6-inch hoop, 5-inch hoop. And this one is bigger. But look at it, as it grows, it's starting to fill out. What do y'all have planned for the weekend? I'm growing a wreath for my friends. Oh, Peyton has a friend over. And my craft room is, you know, my house is kind of built like a lot of houses are. You've got the family room used to be a garage, so that's at that end of the house. And then you go into the kitchen. And then there's a hallway, and then there's the bedroom area. And she and her friend are in the bedroom. There's one bedroom between us. But you know how girls can be. They can be noisy. I don't think there's anything more beautiful than a child's laugh. And they've been doing a lot of laughing. At least Peyton has. Her friend is kind of quiet. They're good girls. Okay, so this is where we are. What do you think? So I'm going to do a little more and I'll get back to you. Go have your coffee or do what you need to do and I'll be back. Hi. It's kind of late, but I did get the wreath done and I want to show it to you. It's not done. I want to do the embellishments tomorrow. I told you that I would do this, so I worked on it until it got done. I'll show you. This is what it looks like. Let me see if I can do this and give you a little better picture. I used a necklace and I'm thinking of using jewelry to embellish this. It turned out really pretty. It was a little bit more difficult than the other one. It's bigger and there were some things that I found with this that I want to share with you. I think that it's a lot easier to use the heavier gauge wire. It's easier to handle. Anyway, it is for me because I don't have a lot of feeling in my hands. But this will be a beautiful gift if you want to give it, if you want to have it for your home. It'll be really fun. So if you decide to make it, this is what the finished product looks like. And there is a product list in the community page. Gosh, I'm a mess. Somebody just wrote and said I always look so put together. When they see this video, they'll know I'm not. Anyway, I will be back to you tomorrow. We're going to do a haul tomorrow. And before I do that, well, I can't really, I don't know. I want to put this out tonight because I said I would. So we'll just figure it out. I love you all. You are wonderful. And I'm going to ask you this. If you like the content, even though it's been a little haphazard today, I would invite you to subscribe. I would invite you to like. And I absolutely want you to come back. I love you all. And until next time, bye-bye.